Breath of the Wild has many interesting speedrun categories. Like, have you ever heard of Become Monkey Percent? Well, me neither. Until a few weeks ago, I didn't know that this category even existed. But honestly, it's really fun, and despite its interesting rules, it's pretty simple. Have Link crouch and eat a banana while monkey noise is playing in the background. Of course, this is the easiest to do in Farron, but like every other bug limit speedrun, that involves having to complete the Great Plateau and get the paraglider, which in itself is most of the run. Thanks to At Night Lumerite, I was able to hit the ground running in this run, both figuratively and literally, by whistle sprinting. Not having to wait for my stamina to refill saved a significant amount of time in completing the Great Plateau. I ran past the old man, skipped all the lore cutscenes of the tower, and made it through Magnesis without any issues. Not dying a bunch also contributed to the time loss, with me only dying once in the bomb shrine. I played it a lot safer this run too by only attempting the shortcut from Cryonis to Stasis once because I still forgot the pot lid. If any of you guys are new and don't know about the Stasis incident, I highly recommend checking out my Bread Percent speedrun after this one. I also managed to find the iron sledgehammer that was missing from Bread Percent, and frankly, I'm kinda shocked that I missed such a crucial item when it was this obvious. I didn't grab it this time because of the time loss, but I kept a note of it for the inevitable retry of the Bread Percent run. This run was going smooth as butter, and honestly, I might have been on pace to compete with world record, but of course, it was all too good to be true. Everything started to crumble right before my eyes the moment I left the Great Plateau. First I jumped off at the wrong spot, so I had to run all the way to the other side of the Great Plateau, get a horse, and start heading towards Farron. Once I finally got to Farron, I couldn't find any bananas or monkey sounds to save my life. I figured that they might only play during the day, so I went to pass the time by a campfire only for it to rain and put out the fire. I then went inside the stable to sleep and realized that A, it cost money, and B, I'm poor! I then desperately went to Beetle to see if I could sell some stuff to afford a bed, and of course, I only had 3 rushrooms, which were worth 9 rupees total. While writing this, I realized I probably could have sold the pot lid for some extra money, but it wasn't necessary because the rain ever so conveniently stopped and the fire was back on. I skipped the night and intensely waited for the screen to fade back in, and then it didn't come back on. Turns out my lovely capture card decided to give out on me in the final stretch of a speedrun. I was actually planning this as the first run I would submit to speedrun.com, regardless of what time I got. But over a minute of nothingness in the middle of the run is most likely against the rules. After painfully fumbling with my capture card, I finally got it to work somehow, and I finished the run by having become one with the monkeys of Farron. However, I'm not fully sure if this is a monkey sound, so I'll give you guys a quick listen. I'm 99% sure it is, but it was fainter than I would like it to be, so I just wanted some confirmation from you guys in the comments. Overall, this run was a huge improvement from Bread Percent. Whistle sprinting shaved a massive amount of time off, as well as actually planning out the run and having experience of completing the Great Plateau. Despite my hands suffering from holding the Joy-Con to run and whistle at the same time, this category is simple but fun, and it kinda sucks that this run isn't played very often. There's only 2 submissions in the bug limit category, and even with bugs, there's only 12. If you guys are in the speedrunning community, I would highly recommend this run. Even though I'm only an amateur, this run seems goofy enough that people of all levels of experience would be able to enjoy it. Hey everyone, I know it's been a while, and this has frankly been in the works for way too long. This time, it's been a mix of school ramping up and classic procrastination, but starting early June, I should be able to spend a lot more time in videos and post more often. Additionally, I might also try more varied content, such as unedited videos and non-Nintendo games, especially because of the Switch 2 being as expensive as it's expected to be. As always, thank you guys for watching this video, and please bear with me for a little bit longer. And now, obligatory outro time.